Watching your cat struggling to jump can be quite difficult and even emotionally painful, especially when your best feline companion was once so active. Movements that seemed so effortless to your eyes, and perhaps movements you took for granted, have now been reduced to incredibly difficult tasks, if not entirely impossible. Suddenly jumping into a chair or on your sofa is as demanding as climbing a mountain. It's fair to say that most cat owners are not truly aware of how amazing a cat's physical abilities really are until they are all but taken away. Health issues such as arthritis, joint pain, toenail problems, cracked paw pads, and nerve damage, just to name a few, can each result in eliminating your cat's ability to jump. Although the natural progression of life is always the most likely culprit that serves to ground your cat, infectious diseases and cancer can also play a role in some rare cases. This is why it is always critical to schedule regular checkups with your vet, just in case the situation is much more complex than the simple aging process and senior cat status. Arthritis and sore joints. Also known as osteoarthritis or degenerative joint disease, feline arthritis and sore joints can be incredibly painful for your cat. Causing extreme inflammation, these issues can prevent your cat's joints from working properly, thus making basic mobility and basic tasks very difficult, if not impossible. Reduced activity, hesitation to perform tasks, and the unwillingness to move are just three of the primary symptoms. If your cat seemingly has to think about its next basic move, rather than just making the move, something is wrong. If a basic jump on the sofa has now become an obstacle that must be met with hesitation, this is a strong indicator that your cat's joints are failing. Primarily caused by the natural aging process, arthritis occurs when the cartilage that once served as a cushion between joints begins to deteriorate. The bone-on-bone contact is what causes pain, stiffness, and inflammation. As time goes on, the condition will slowly worsen unless some form of medical attention is provided. While senior cats are the most effective life stage group, arthritis and joint soreness can be caused by injury and other health concerns. Joint dislocation or obesity can result in a very similar pain and negatively reduce the proper effectiveness of your cat's joints at most any life stage. Ligament and tendon issues. Enabling your cat to move freely, ligaments and tendons are the elastic bands of tissue that are vital for your cat's mobility. Similar to human motion, it's virtually impossible to do anything physically constructive in a sound manner if you are suffering from strain or torn ligaments and tendons. Serving to create a form of harmony in your cat's movements, the fluidity that cats are known for comes from having positive health in these key areas. However, either through injury such as physical trauma, aging, or disease, damage to your cat's ligaments and tendons can all but prevent your cat from jumping. Limping, unwillingness to move, difficulty bending, pain to the touch, and visible redness and/or swelling are often the primary symptoms. Ingrown toenails. More common than one would think, ingrown toenails can hamper your cat several times over the course of its life. Nails that go untrimmed for long periods of time can disrupt your cat's natural gait and promote great discomfort to your cat's paws. If not treated in a timely manner, ingrown toenails can cause infection and promote inflammation across the entire foot. This can lead to extreme limping, the lifting of one foot, and the inability to walk entirely as direct pressure becomes too painful. If you have a long-haired cat, this issue can be all the more common. Difficult to see your cat's nails due to the fur growth that exceeds the end of the foot, your cat's nails can grow quite long, and you may not be aware. Having a professional trim your cat's nails on a routine basis can serve to eliminate this issue entirely. Cracked paw pads. Rough surfaces, both indoor and outdoor, can do a number on your cat's paws. This can result in cracking. Even textured litter can potentially promote cracking as well as paw discoloration. Some bacterial and viral infections can also cause cracking and the peeling of skin along the surface of the paw. When any of these issues occur, it can make jumping very painful. The ability to push off from the ground becomes a task in itself. Eventually, your cat will simply stop jumping entirely, as the cons will slowly begin to outweigh most every pro. Pododermatitis. Medically defined as skin inflammation of the paws and feet, pododermatitis is not much unlike cracked paws. Limping, red and swollen paws, pain, itchy paws, and bloody discharge from the paws are just a few of the notable symptoms. While most cases of pododermatitis can be diagnosed based on visual appearance alone, a biopsy of the skin taken from the affected paw can confirm the condition. Neuromuscular disorders. Causing muscle spasms and preventing your cat from performing basic physical acts, neuromuscular disorders can either be inherited at birth or be the byproduct of physical trauma or some form of infection. Causing direct interference between nerves and muscles, these disorders can range from moderate to severe. In rare cases, a neuromuscular disorder can render your cat virtually immobile. Diabetic neuropathy. Similar to the impact it has on humans, diabetic neuropathy can cause pain and numbness in the legs and feet. Caused by diabetes that has either not been properly diagnosed or properly treated, this condition is common in the advanced stages of diabetes. The dragging of limbs, loss of balance, inability to jump, and muscle twitching are all known symptoms. The ability to diagnose diabetes in a timely fashion is yet another reason why routine vet checkups are so important. Infectious diseases. When bacterial, fungal, parasitic, or viral infections prey on your cat, the result can be physically debilitating in some cases. Rear leg weakness is one of the many potential issues. Infections that attack the spinal cord can result in paralysis. Any form of infection that directly attacks your cat's central nervous system is cause for major concern. Although most conditions are treatable, the window of time for proper treatment is quite narrow. If your cat has fallen ill and is suddenly no longer able to walk, jump, or it's dragging its rear legs, this is an emergency situation and should always be treated as such. Heart disease. Heart ailments can cause your cat to lose its ability to use its hind legs properly. Conditions such as hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, or HCM, can directly impact the heart's ability to pump blood to the aortic valve. Blood that is rich in oxygen is thus deprived to certain areas of the body. A condition such as HCM can result in the paralysis of your cat's rear legs. Symptoms such as lack of appetite, lethargy, and discoloration of the pads and nail bed are common. Blood clots caused by heart ailments can also prevent your cat from using its legs in a healthy manner. Cancer. Bone and joint cancer can prevent your cat from jumping and cause routine movements to be quite difficult. Bone and joint cancer can also lead to bone deterioration, which means your cat's bones are more susceptible to fractures. General lameness, swelling, and limbs that are hot to the touch are three of the most notable symptoms. If there is a bright spot, it is the knowledge that routine exams can typically detect bone and joint cancer in the earliest of stages. This detection can help to reduce your cat's pain while serving to increase mobility and decrease many of the side effects that are often associated with bone and/or joint cancer. If you would like more information on this topic, please click the initial link in the description box below for a long-form article courtesy of SeniorCatWellness.com. The article will go even deeper into this particular topic and give you additional information that can enable you to monitor your cat's physical and behavioral changes with more confidence. The material found in the article can also enable you to arm yourself with the proper questions to present to your vet when you take your cat for an examination. The more information you are able to provide, the greater service you will be doing for the vet and your cat. As always, we encourage you to explore SeniorCatWellness.com as a whole. We are adding new content almost daily, so there's always a strong possibility that the answers to many of your other questions and concerns will be available to you with just a few clicks. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This will allow you to stay up to date with our video content as well as our high-quality articles. As always, we thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have a wonderful day.